Okay, so welcome everyone. Happy Thursday. As you can see, this is the first week of June. My backyard is just a little bit messy from the kids going swimming and having their parties and whatnot. So I have did some starters right here. The first row is peppers, radish, cantaloupe, and cucumber. Those are two right there that I forgot what they were. And I planted those, but I did add some succulents. I just planted these. Those are doing really well, and I do have a lot of plants out here. That's cucumbers, radish. I don't know. That's a mystery plant. I'm gonna have to snap that on my plant finder, find out what that is. That is a tomato that I got out the box from the dollar store, and it basically says you just put this little cube in here, and it's supposed to grow these tomatoes. But we'll see. So far, it looks okay. Blackberries doing good. Now, this was a tomato plant that ruined my green beans. I had planted some green beans, but apparently I must have had some tomato seeds mixed up. So this whole tomato plant I grew from seed, and it's very big. So I had to basically just chop all the green beans out of there, pull them out, and replant that tomato one. Strawberries are doing good. Some of them been picked off. We've been eating those, doing really well. I have this tray over here. The first one is broccoli, cucumber. You see something missing because I had planted some of those. That's a cantaloupe. I have pumpkins that are getting really, really big right there. And that's an aloe vera. Finally found one. These are two tomato plants that I pulled out of my collard green bucket because apparently they were in there growing. A couple more tomato plants, peppers, cantaloupe right there. Down here, still the peas. I have to replant those because they didn't take the first time. I did add two succulents right there in that pot. There are going to be some green onions growing inside this black one. All these are pumpkins. So, as you can see, all those are all pumpkins. That is radish inside there. See how that go. Bell pepper's doing good. That is a blackberry tree or bush or whatever you want to call it. That long stem right there, I grafted from this tree right here. This is one of my blackberry trees in my backyard, and I basically just got a long branch and I sliced it, stuck the stems in there. See how that go. I mean, I'm just experimenting. And over here, look at that corn. Now, from the previous videos, you can see the corn was very, very small. These were all started from seed, but it does says not to plant your corn so close. And me, I just kind of like this planting them close anyway, not following the guidelines at all. And what happens when you plant them too close, you can see the little small ones in there that's not really going to make it or probably not be too big. Probably be some little baby corns or whatnot. But these are very, very tall. I have my sunflower right there that is growing really, really well. That's going to be nice. I'm just going to keep those in there. And I have the green beans, as you can see, planted around. You see the green beans right there. This right here is my bell pepper. These have grown tremendously, and you can even see a little baby bell pepper right there growing. That tomato plant is getting out of hand. I did prune it a lot, but that one is growing very, very wild. And let's walk around and see over here. So I have been putting other seeds in here because some of them didn't take the first time, but I'm starting to see that some did. I have some onions. I put some onions in here, like the yellow onions, the big ones. And in here, these are radishes, except for this long one. That's the collard green right there. But those are all radish in this box. Now, and this one is the cucumber one. I don't think that's like one cabbage or radish like right there, but it's all good. They're cucumbers. 1, 2, 3. And let's come around here. This is my bell pepper, and then I have a jalapeno. Oh no, that's my jalapeno. And then those are 2 collards right there. I put those in there. I pulled those right out my little box over there. These over here are cabbage. These 3. And inside this box, I believe I did plant some more green beans. So you will see green beans growing all along here. I'll probably say a couple of weeks with this heat. It's about 101 today here in Sacramento. It's very, very hot. We got a little bit of breeze, but not too much. And this is another bell pepper plant right there. Love my bell peppers, love my tomatoes. And these are tomatoes. Now these are the ones from seeds that I had threw in here. It took a really long time for some of the tomato seeds to really sprout. It's been about at least a month or 2. This is another bell pepper that's doing really well. Another bell pepper, and just look at that. So let's look under there and see if we see any tomatoes. Yes, I see some growing right there. You can see. And let's see through there. And we see one right there kind of hiding back there. So they're in there. They're growing. Beautiful. So excited to see my garden grow. And over here, these are just the ones inside the pots I have. Those sweet potatoes is doing really, really well. A lot of this stuff wasn't making it, but I just threw some more seeds in there and replanted it. Everything's doing really well. I have some green onions right there. Doing really good. Have a jalapeno right there. Tomatoes over here are doing really good. Now look at these. I love tomatoes. I know it looks kind of tacky. Just excuse that. But look at those tomatoes. Look at that. They are doing really, really well. There's a lot of them on there. I love little cherry tomatoes. There's going to be a lot of tomatoes. I'm not picking those just yet. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. Now this is the eggplant. Now I know the bugs is tearing this up, and I need to be more attentive to this when making more of my home remedy spray. But I see a couple of flowers on there. That's doing good. Now this one is another bell pepper plant. And somehow, look at that guy over there. That has to be another tomato plant. I must have been going crazy with these seeds because I threw another tomato plant with the bell pepper. It's all good, but I'm probably going to pick that out and put that in the pot. Inside this little basket, it was celery, but I made this a green beans. So those are going to be green beans grown on there. And over there, I have some green beans and some green onion. Red potatoes, sweet potatoes. And look at those collard greens. They are growing back really, really fast. They were starting to flower, but I did pick the inside of it so I can grow more collard greens. Because apparently I didn't even know or even saw collard greens grow like that before. But in the middle, it grows these yellow flowers through the collard green. And once it grows fully, it kills the whole plant. And I didn't even know that. I looked that up on YouTube. So you have to break that off if you want to continue to grow your collard greens. And that's what I did. Like the bugs are kind of eating to them. Time for me to get my jalapeno juice and ready. Another, what is this? Those are walla onions. So that's like a big onion. Another tomato plant. Look at this zucchini. And once again, tomato. That's a shame. You know I love my tomatoes. I covered those tomatoes up on there with the vegetable bag because I didn't want the bugs to be nibbling on it. It's kind of big, and I don't feel like going in there and pulling it off. But look at those. Those are really, really huge. This is really, really good. I love my tomatoes. Oh my gosh, look at that. Really, really good. Look at those down there. Loving it. And these are my early girl tomatoes. All these tomatoes out here are all different. Okay, let's pull it off. I'm already right here. Just want to be a little bit gentle with it. Ooh, look how big that is. Some people will eat these like that, but I'm not going to eat those like that. Oh my gosh. That is a big boy. Okay, I'm just going to leave that. I don't want to mess it up. And over here, the watermelon. Watermelon, 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 watermelon. So with these growing like this, I threw some seeds in here. This whole row was full, but I did take a patch of that dirt out for some pots over there. All of them didn't take. And I noticed when you plant seeds, even if it's like 5 or 10, only like 2 or 3 gonna make it. And I planted like 20 of them along this row, and I just didn't have the patience to wait. So those are my watermelons. I'm probably gonna pull those out and put those in containers to sell at the farmer's market, or I can just keep them. I don't know yet. I took the green bean plants from over there and I brought it over here to this trellis, or this gate I made, so that they can climb and grow more, because they were not doing really well sitting over there on that table, just not leaning against anything. I noticed that the vines like to twirl around and they like to hold on to things. So that's why I put it over here. And you can see, oh, I do have some little sugar snap peas. Oh, that is so cute. You see when you move stuff, what happens? Look at that little sugar snap. Look at that one too. And I have a lot of green bean plants growing. I gotta cut this yard. The yard is really high and you know, it's really bad. I'm gonna cut this tomorrow myself. I'm gonna get out here and get to work, get the weeding, get the whacking. It's gonna be a lot of work. Who said gardening wasn't a job? This is like a full-time job. This is that cucumber plant that I pulled that big jumbo cucumber off of, as you can see from the previous video. Oh, I didn't even see that. I have another one growing. Oh my goodness. Gave my mom the last one. That is huge. I am going to have to be careful because I did not see that. These are my grapevines. Bless me. And they look okay. Maybe I should have planted 2 in one pot versus just put 1. We'll see how those go. They're not dead, but they're not like growing. And they've been in there for, I say, less than a month. So we'll see how that goes. And that's about it for this Thursday. I don't really have too much, but it is a lot going on. So happy garden. Don't forget to subscribe, support one another's videos. Even send me suggestions. I'll take messages and comments from people that can maybe assist me in trying to organize this garden. Maybe it needs to be organized a different way. Maybe I do need to take some of these pots out and move them around and fill this with dirt. So we'll see. But for right now, that's all I got. All right, everyone. Happy Thursday. Happy gardening.